Imagine falling asleep in a country and waking up to find that it never existed. Not destroyed, not invaded, but erased. And the strangest part, the world seemed to agree to forget it. A world map is more than just an image. It is proof that a place once existed, that people once lived, dreamed, and built a civilization there. But in history, there is one country that disappeared from the world map overnight. No explosions, no official announcement, no warning. Only silence. In 1967, a small country called Biafra declared independence from Nigeria. Biafra had a government, a flag, a national anthem. It even issued official passports for 3 years. The name Biafra appeared on world maps. Then, one night, the name vanished. No closing ceremony, no farewell. The next morning, new maps were printed, and Biafra no longer existed. What is more disturbing is not only that the country disappeared, but that its story was buried with it. More than 1 million people died from famine and war. Yet, in global history books, the tragedy is reduced to a footnote. Some former citizens of Biafra later said that after their country collapsed, they felt like people without an origin. Their passports were no longer recognized. Their identities were questioned, as if they had been born from a place that never existed. Even today, if you search for certain archives about Biafra, the documents are missing, censored, or labeled as irrelevant. Historians call it a political conflict, but darker theories suggest something else, that Biafra did not simply lose a war. It was deliberately erased because it held something the world was not meant to know, and Biafra was not the only one. There are other countries that briefly appeared on the map, only to vanish without a trace, as if the world pressed the delete button. The question is no longer, how can a country disappear? But who? See this, what deserves to be remembered, and what must be forgotten? Because if a country can be erased, what about history? What about the people? And what if, one day, the place we live in now becomes nothing more than an empty space on the world map? If you want to know about other countries that were also erased from history, don't